Things have been illuminated. People are transitioning, right? Some people are feeling like, I'm losing this. This is bad. This is doomed. It's most often the default human response, as opposed to, whoa, shit's going upside down. This is awesome. That's not most of us, right? So since we have this discomfort going on, I'm going to give you one of the most effective tools that I have created in creating the life of your desires. I've used this with clients. I used this on my daughter the other day. My daughter came home for the weekend and she was having a tough time, and we whipped this out with her. So deal is, I was hardcore drug addicted and late stage alcoholic. And I recover from a seemingly hopeless state of mind, body, and spirit on multiple aspects, right? But my life still wasn't great. I was still plagued with anxiety. I was filled with depression, thoughts of less than, shaming myself all the time. The life I was living was not in line with the life I wanted at all. And so, I started paying attention because I know I'm capable. I know what I'm capable of. I'm capable of anything I put my mind to. And I know it's available because God is all the time. So I'm capable. It's available. I want it, but it's not happening. Right? How many of us have been there? So here's the deal. We make goals and greet what is with our conscious mind, okay? It looks like this, but so sometimes, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. We step to what is with our conscious mind. We decide when we think about it, and then we're like, I'm gonna make a goal, all right? I'm gonna decide that this is the plan. But your subconscious is hanging out back here going, your subconscious is the one writing the programs. Your subconscious is the one with the deep-seated understanding about what is. So your conscious is up here like, yo, I got this. We're going to lose weight. We're going to stop smoking. We're going to feel better today. Right? And your conscious is 100% on it. And that's the way we feel. I'm ready. I'm ready to change my life. Subconscious is back here like, we fail every time. We've been smoking since we were 12. You're not quitting. Woo! Right? And there's no way, because you always screw up. Things like this. Subconscious is just back there, broadcasting for the whole universe to hear. Right? But we're paying attention to the conscious, so we don't understand why. We know what we want. We're here. Boots on the ground, signed up, ready for duty. We still don't have what we want. It becomes necessary to get in touch with the subconscious programming, to have a dialogue with self, to see what's running on back there and being broadcasted, because what's coming out of the subconscious, what's being broadcast in big, big words at loud, loud sound, is what's being broadcast out to the universe, in a law of attraction universe, an abundant universe. And God loves us all so much that we are immediately met with our desires. We're immediately met with what we ask for. So if the subconscious is broadcasting some crappy programs, then that's what we're getting. If the subconscious is broadcasting crappy values, a crappy belief system that keeps us locked up, and we can't move into a position where we like who we are and what we're doing, then it's not going to happen. So I came to understand that this was exactly what was going on with me. And so I needed to get in touch with my programming. I needed to have a chat with my subconscious. And I had no idea how to do that, right? So I was like, okay, I understand that I'm locked in a house. I'm locked in a house of beliefs and values. It's holding me prisoner. And that's all I got right now. Check it. Here I am, stuck in my structured house of beliefs, my core value house. I've been building this house since I was itty bitty, when people came up to me and said, Heather, it is this way. Heather, they've always done it like so. Well, Heather, it was good enough point, I chose to believe these things and accept them as the truth. And I chose to make a structure of safety, of living, existing, not thriving. And this is the way I decided to conduct my behavior accordingly. So, I needed to get in touch with what my core value house was. And this is what I did. Oh, that was a deep little squat right there. This is the house of Heather. This is the core value house of Heather. So, what I learned by having a conversation with myself was, this beam right here was, good girls don't have needs, okay? This one right here, this big beam right here, good girls are always team players. Doesn't matter how you feel about yourself, what's going on in your own life, you're always a team player. This one, if you can breathe, it's not that bad. Shut up and keep moving. Good girls are strong. Good girls are tough. What's this one? What would this one be? Always put your best foot forward, because that's what matters. Put your best foot forward and analyze things with your head. Just put your best foot forward. Take action when in doubt. Gosh, what's this one? I haven't done this in a bit. You get the idea. You get the idea. This house is holding me prisoner. My God, good girls don't have needs. I'm Heather the human being, not Heather the human doing. So I had to get in touch with my core value house, my core belief house, and see what kind of broadcasting was wah, 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 coming from the background. What kind of programming is going out into the universe. And that's why I'm being met with what I'm met. So what are the rules I've designed that I'm living within, stuck in? What are the beliefs that I hold true, right? So today, on May 1st, 2018, the first day of the rest of your life, why don't you get in touch with the broadcasting you're running? If you're not happy with where you are, I mean, maybe you have the life of your desires. Da-na, well, I only know one of you. No, I know two of you. I know two of you. Well, myself, so three. That's three. That's good. That's really good, actually. Anyway, most of us are not quite there, right? So I give you this tool to use as an opportunity today to get in touch with your broadcasting, to get in touch with your programming that's broadcasting what is, and that's why you have what you have in front of your face and in your life, okay? So if you are not familiar with, or you have no idea how to get in touch with yourself, how to come up with what these things are. I mean, like, I didn't just sit down the first time and I'm like, oh, well, I understand that the center core belief, the core beam in my core value system is good girls don't have needs. Oh, yes. No, it's not that quite that easy, right? What I usually do is I ask myself some questions. Well, first you get quiet. You always get quiet first. Sit quietly. Take 3 big breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice and slow. Pause on each side. Here, I'll do it with you. Ready? Never ceases to amaze me how quickly and beautifully the breath restores. So beautiful. In that right there, what I can do is I can ask myself some questions. What are the rules, Heather? What are the rules? Are you allowed to do anything you want? And I can feel, no, you're not allowed to do anything you want. Yeah. Okay. So I'm definitely not allowed to do anything I want. That's not my core thing. So what's the rules? What am I allowed to do? What am I not allowed to do? What are the restrictions? What are the rules here, right? And just start to ask yourself some questions and then gauge the response accordingly, you know? I'm going to tell you too, off the top, just because I want to add this. This is interesting because this applies on the individual level and the collective. Each of us has our own understandings individually, and on the collective, let me tell you, my core belief system is for a lot of females. I gotta be strong. Doesn't matter how I feel. Oof. Oof. I mean, it had its service at the time. It powered me through some tough times. But it's not a whole human. still a deficient approach. So I had this core value system. You know, a lot of men have a core value system like, I have to be a superhero. I can never have any needs. She and they always come first. Emotions are for Sally's. What my boys say matters more than what I think inside. Right? Like, this happens, you know? This happens on a societal level. And as we start to get in touch with our own programming, we start to see that there is other programming around us. And we can choose which part we want to buy into, which part we want to say, no, that's really not for me anymore. I'm grateful to see it, right? And then the other thing I want to say to close this out is, as you greet your programming, it is best to do it without judgment. It's even best to leave discernment out of this. Just allow and say thank you. Because remember, you built this house at one time because you had a need for safety. I built this structure strong because I needed to feel that I was in control so I could keep myself safe and I could show up in life as a strong woman, as a strong girl, and nobody was going to trample on me or take advantage of me. I needed this. It had its purpose. I've outgrown it. My head got too big. Well, that's a horrible analogy, but it served its purpose. So as you meet and greet the parts of you, don't judge them. Just let them be. And understand that, you know, everything that comes to us is ideally in service. It's up to us to decide how long and in what capacity. So thank you so much for joining me today. I truly hope this is useful for you. If you would like for me to take a look at what's going on in your life and help you see and allow you to feel how you can show up in your highest, I would love to do so. If you want to connect, go to www.thechiefess.com and purchase a consultation connection consultation. And we are updating the website. So if the things you want to select are not available at this time, just email me at iamchiefess@gmail.com. And then we'll be together and I will take a look at what's going on for you and give you my 20 plus years of personal experience and professional expertise. And we'll come up with solutions that work in your life so you can create the life of your desires and run the programming that allows you to do so. I love you so much. Have a terrific day. Thank you.